Gallen was doing to limit the offense. How would you just kind of describe what you were seeing from him, or if it wasn't him, what you were seeing from your offense?
You know, he's been a good pitcher for a long time, and tonight he was good. I think he was going with a lot of sinkers in on our guys, you know, changing speeds, and we just obviously couldn't figure anything out tonight. You know, I thought Blake was fine. They got a big hit right there. But you know, we just really couldn't put anything together all night long. So for me, I think we just got to wash this one and, you know, focus on Rodriguez tomorrow. And, you know, we've got Glass going and, you know, try to win a game of the series.
During the series, we talked about just the offense consistency that you were kind of seeing as you all left San Diego. Is there a frustrating piece to just coming off the off day and unable to kind of get back to what we've been seeing these last few days?
Yeah, this was the first one in a while, I think, in a week that we've seen sort of a lackluster performance, and we haven't seen that in a while. So, you know, I don't know if it was coming off the off day or what, but obviously you got to give credit to Gallen too. But it was one of those nights that I just didn't see, you know, the at-bats that we've been having, you know, the last week.
Was Gallen's game plan any different from what you guys were anticipating, or is there anything that you guys weren't really able to adjust to?
You know, I wasn't a part of the game planning meeting, so I'm not sure kind of what we were kind of planning for. But you know, the swings we were getting, certainly it seems like he was executing, and we just really couldn't muster anything tonight.
Was Blake okay physically? I know the velocities are way down.
Yeah, Blake was fine. You know, just kind of it's been a weird week for him, just having the baby and kind of trying to readjust, and the throwing schedule, the sleep schedule, all that stuff. So I think today he was just kind of didn't have a whole lot in the tank tonight.
How important is it going to be to flush this kind of game, especially when you just look ahead and see kind of the opportunity you guys have over the next couple of weeks with the schedule?
Well, it's important to flush it, regardless of opponent. These guys are fighting, you know, for their lives. We've seen them a lot in interdivision, so there's no fear, and we've got to play well. You know, opportunities, whether it's the schedule or tougher opponent, I don't really think it matters. We got to go out and play good baseball, and you know, take good at bats, and just kind of stack wins.
What does it say about Blake stuff where, you know, the fastball just doesn't have the life to it, but the secondaries still kind of a decent outing, like all things considered at the end?
No, absolutely. You know what? I think that today the changeup was really good. The fastball velocity was down a little bit, but he still made pitches. He still competed. You know, we still had a chance to win the game, but you can't get shut out. So, yeah, given everything that Blake's been through, he's going to be fine in his next one.
How much of the bullpen's recent run has been accredited to the starting pitching?
A lot of it. You know, all the guys have kind of, you know, given us 5, 6, and a couple times I think 7, and just allowed us to reset the pen. So the pen's in a good spot. You know, we'll have a couple guys probably will stay away from tomorrow, but you know, having some other guys back online. So as far as run prevention, going with Glass and Yama on Saturday, Sunday, I feel great about preventing runs.
Like when you look at your outing today, even Dave Roberts was just saying the velo was down just a bit. Secondary pitches you were able to kind of grind through this one. How would you just kind of describe your outing today as you were able to get through most of their lineup, just kind of they were in the 4th and then I guess in the 6th, just kind of them finding ways to attack you?
Yeah, I mean, not just bad pitches. I don't think they found ways. I think bad pitch down and in, it's just not a good pitch. Kirill gets on from a fastball away single. Like, I'm okay with that pitch. Corbin, like that, the sequencing to get to that hit was bad. That was something where, you know, I messed up there, which I'll clean up, and then Moreno's hit, just a change-up that was up. If I get it down, it's different. Yeah, just, I mean, it's frustrating, but I know what I need to do, and yeah, I'm looking forward to facing them again towards the end of the season, so I can't wait.
How much were you kind of noticing, like, the velo drop? Was that?
I mean, yeah, I had a busy week, man, a lot going on. There's a lot. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I know what's going on, so it'll come back. I'm zero worried about it. Just, yeah, I mean, I was aware of it, but I'm not going to push it. It's just, it is what it is. It's what I had today, and just got to be better.
How much sleep have you had this week?
It's not sleep. Yeah, I'm good there. But yeah, I'll have a full week of catch and playing, and I'll be fine. Next outing, be right back where it was, and yeah, we'll be good.